It's time to get serious about this bull market. We've been waiting for this period of time. We now entered 2025, and then instead of getting 5 green monthly candles in a row, instead we got 5 red in a row. I can't believe that, man. What an absolute joke. I found this funny, friends. This happened during the week. The Trump tariffs and everything else out here, just to give you an idea, like random things will come. It's easy to look at Trump and go, oh, Trump, tariff, you tweet bad. It's easier to say that. But what we've known from crypto, there's always these Fugazi narratives that appear that are bad on the red side. But also we've got to remember, when we do eventually get the euphoria, they're going to be Fugazi on the euphoria side as well. And they might be very compelling, man. It might be like, hey, world government here, we're definitely going to buy all your crypto bags. We're going to pay $1 million per Bitcoin. We're happy to do that because we're just printing money anyway. And we're going to look at it and just, you have to think twice when we get to there. Remember, friends, this was a picture during the week. So this lady from the White House, I've got a name. And then obviously it is from China as well. So here we go out here. It's kind of funny just to see how the world is kind of like having these like, you know, reimaginings and reawakenings up here. Like, wait a minute. Everything comes from China? Yes. What about the luxury stuff? Oh, man, it's so funny, friends. They're literally... They make the made in France label. They make it in China. And they put it on, which is funny out here. I want to remind you of the CME gaps as well for Ethereum, right? 1750 was gap number 1. 2600, gap number 2. Gap number 3, 3200, 3200. Hopefully we get up there to pretty much close them out as we go through up here. And then we can continue against the bull market, but we'll see. A bit of friendship and kindness. Friends, play some Pumpy G music. Just so you remember. Just so you remember. These are wise crypto lessons from the bear market, okay? Right here. Wise crypto lessons learned from the bear market. Never onboard family or friends into crypto ever. Okay, now why I've actually written that here for you, friends, is one thing I hate is hindsight stuff. I really like pet peeve, friends, for me, is when I hear people say, oh, you should have done this. Oh, you should have sold the top. You should have bought the bottom. Oh, you should have done this. You should have done that. Oh, yeah. Man, people who talk like that, they throw stones from a very, very glassy house. Very glassy. I've also noticed people, when you come across this general life, people who talk like that, they crumble as well when you say like something like, oh, you should have bought this. Why didn't you choose 47, 42, and 43 for the lottery ticket? Are you stupid? You know? Oh, why didn't you go buy this stock? Why didn't you buy Bitcoin when it was $8? Why didn't you go do a 20x leverage long in November 2022 at the bottom of the FTX collapse of Bitcoin? Why don't you go do that? Why don't you go take your 80 grand and go do this and go do that? You know what I mean? Once you start doing it, then they crumble. You know, so people with these... very, very short-sighted, limited scope view, they crumble. But I'm just trying to help you as well, friends. There's no point in me only starting to tell you don't onboard your family and friends into crypto. There's no point in me telling you after everything's already down 99%. Okay, there is no... You're hearing it from me now. It's a reminder. So, look, I want you to think, right? So I'm helping you use yourself as a signal. When prices go up, they are going to come. They are coming. Ah, get me in. Get me in. I want to lick your lollipop too. They will come in. But you have to remember, you're doing something naughty now. All right? It's going to happen, friends. You got your friend, your family member and stuff out here. You know, maybe you got an uncle. He's got a mustache half as good as Toby's, which is awesome. Okay? And he's like, oh, I want to get into this. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not saying like, hey, my friend Sammy said, screw you. We're done. All right, I don't want you to do that. Or like, Nonna, I'm sorry, but you're a top signal and you can get out. Okay, don't do that for your family members. But just know that if you do it, think about it. Think about the dollar amount they're putting and think about the timing of the dollar amounts they're putting. They're like, you didn't want to put in $80 in the bear market. Now you want to throw in $28,000. Just have a think. That's all. Just pause and just think. If you keep doing it, you're going to know it's really bad. You're going to feel it because I'm here to tell you, right? Remember, everything goes down 95%, and that's after 3.5 years of waiting too. By the way, when I even made this, like recollection. I'm like, bro, they're down 95% after now. Like, it's over 4 years now. Yeah, for a lot of coins, it's over 4 years, you know. There are disgusting scams everywhere. And the hard part is the things that aren't scams go down 95% too. Just the industry's, yeah, man, it kicks you in the nuts, friends. And there's no guarantees that the coin will return either. Okay, so you're basically telling friends and family, zero upside, infinite downside. All right? They're not going to give you money. Okay, no, they won't. Most of them, they're not going to give you money. The most you'll get is thanks. Anyway, that's the most you'll get. Okay, not that you should do so. I don't do stuff to get stuff in return. Okay, like for example, I give you the highest value content in crypto. I literally give you the highest value content in crypto for free. Okay, for free. And if people want to value this at zero, okay, that's their problem, not mine, because we're going to win without them. We don't need them. But you understanding the point here, what's at scope. So please, friends, you can use yourself as a signal as well. You will have friends and family when things start to heat up. They come in again. And look, man, just like, oh, look, friends, what I now will do, if any person says, hey, I'm thinking about putting a bit of money into crypto, I'm now in my head, let's say someone says, oh, putting in 5 grand, I'm now imagining, okay, that could be $250 in 4 years. It could be down 95%. Okay? That's why if someone starts to say, I'm going to put in $80,000, that's the tough part, right? Because you will have to tell them, look, man, are you prepared that 80,000 becomes 4,000 in a few years? But this is the tough part, man. In the euphoria, friends, nobody is coming out and saying, oh, thank you, my friend. I can now assess risk. I am totally rational. I am definitely not euphoric with the crowd. They have no idea because everybody is synced together. They're synchronized together. That's where you have to step in. What can you really do? Well, depends who you talk to. Some people say, well, if you get Bitcoin, you're going to be all right, which is true. Look, friends, we've had 4 green years of Bitcoin dominance going up. I don't care what the cycle says, man. I'm scared. I'm scared, man. I'm just saying, man. And Michael Saylor's in, like, going turbo leverage. Like, I'm not worried now. I'm just saying I'm scared when that top euphoria appears. What if we do another 85% drop in BTC? Right? And because everyone might say, oh, we're not going to drop more than 70%. And then we do, you know? Look what happened to altcoin cycles, man. Look what happened to altcoin cycles, friends. And then like, oh, golly gee, did we just get the worst business ISM cycle in 45 freaking years? You know, it does stuff like that. So you have to be prepared, friends. That's why Somi Buffett, what did he say? Somi Buffett, you know, buy the dip, soy boy. Also another quote from Somi Buffett. Somi Buffett said, if you're going to buy crypto, man, you just got to assume it's going to go down 95%. You have to be prepared for it. Because one day you will be convicted on something and it will go down that much. Yes, it will. And you might say, oh, Bitcoin's never going to go down that much. Okay, bro, but yeah, what if Bitcoin's next bear market isn't 12 months to hit the bottom? What if it's 24 months? What if that happens? Say, preposterous. It can't. Yes, it can. Why can't it? Just telling you, friends, there's a lot of arrogant people on the Bitcoin maxi side. Very arrogant. They're like, oh, altcoins are scams. Okay, digital pet rock, man. I got Bitcoin too. I hope you're right. Friendly reminder on top of all of this, PulseChain will win. There are just too many believers. Look at me looking up into the air, friends. Look at this. A young, hopeful Somi. A very young, vibrant Somi back in the day. He was like so hopeful looking up. Yeah, that was about 20 days ago. I'm just joking, man. Just joking. But it was 20 days ago. So, contrarian, it ain't easy. But you got the strong hands, man. You got the strongest of strong hands in here. That's what you want. And just to show you, friends, like if you're going to get friends and family in, like, just don't. Just don't. What are they going to do? Oh, you kept that from me. But you know, friends, look what we went through, man. Like, oh, you missed out on $6 of returns? Yeah, man. But if they lost all their money, you'll never hear the end of it. It's just totally not worth it. Yeah, personally, I don't do it. Last time I did it, last time I actually went out of my way, yeah, it was 4 years ago, 2021, where because I generally thought Bitcoin wasn't over at 50K. Okay, so just you're gonna see stuff like this. Do you remember when Friends Mantra DAO first did its collapse 92% in an hour? Man, that's rough. So the 1 year return of Mantra DAO was still up 12%, but Ethereum was down 46%. It's after a 92% collapse. So just look at Ethereum like, wait a minute, whoa, Ethereum, you're telling me a coin dropped 92% in 60 minutes. And in the past 12 months, it is still outperforming Ethereum, which is down 46%. Yes. If you put $10,000, if you put $10,000 into ETH, you only have $5,000 left. Whereas if you put $10,000 into Ohm, you still got $11,000. Just show, man, the game is really volatile. The thing is, man, we say, oh, you got to take a long-term view, but with crypto, I know it's weird because the cycles are shorter than business cycles, but you have to be willing to take a longer-term view than the stock market before it comes back up online. Because stocks are like, it's not going up 15% per year. It's only going up 8%. That's a shocker. You know what I mean? That's with stocks. It's like that. But with crypto, it's different. You have liquidity risk. So most people think it's liquidity risk. Oh, it's thin. It's not that, dude. It's accessing your liquidity. So when you throw it into crypto, it is a bottomless pit. You don't know when the business cycle is going to come out. Because when it does come out, everyone wants to come in and take risk. And there's volume and there's trading and allows you to get out. And the prices are higher and everything. You just don't know when that period's going to come out here. And I think I just have to leave you with some wisdom from my comment section. Aaron, Vitalik sucks. Clock. Thank you, Aaron. And then you have Mr. Moggington. Definitely scam tokens. Ethereum is so fun. Mr. Wake Up, who ordered some protein. This is one of the new Ethereum developer leader dudes from the Ethereum Foundation. This is an awesome picture as well, so thank you very much. So, man, crypto volatility is, friends, it wears you out to the floor. You got nothing left. But still, you got to remain hopeful that bull markets do die on euphoria. All right? Waiting for that euphoria. Where is she? Come out, wherever you are. Hopefully, it'll be very obvious when we get there. Like, subscribe, Billy Button, or catch you soon.